Grand Rising YouTube, Grand Rising. Yeah, Chef Joseph coming to you today. This video is going to be about leveling up. Leveling up. I just want you to know, that everything that I drop and share with you is of my own personal experiences. And for you to grab it, grasp hold of it, learn what you can learn and apply it to your life. But this is about leveling up, right? So what I want to share with you, that in the season that we're in now, the Most High is requiring us to level up, okay? A lot of people been dancing and, doing electric slide and all this kind of stuff, but in this season now, it is definitely time for us to level up. If you've been given something to do, whether you can cook, fry, bake, whatever, it's time to level up. There are no excuses now, and the night is far spent. When I look at this morning, I actually stopped by a shelter this morning, and I seen, a lot of broken people, not disrespecting anyone at all, but one of the things that hurts me is that I see the same people that I was homeless with some 10 years ago. They hadn't leveled up. I remember stories where, the computer labs, you used to use the computers like all day, like from opening to close, like from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. type stuff. And I've seen people, like, they would take and use the computer from 9 to like 12. They would lock the computer so they can save that seat in that spot. Go to the homeless shelter, right? And eat. Then come back and unlock the computer and get back and be Facebooking all day long. Nothing against Facebook at all. But it's like, this is what you do in 12 hours. Me, I was working on seminars and workshops on PowerPoint presentations. And because I seen that there was something bigger to do. And to see the same people now that haven't leveled up, though my heart hurts, but that was their plight. That's what they chose. If you have any goals for yourself, my biggest thing is just write it down. Write it down, get a plan, step by step, 1, 2, 3, 4 type of thing. And go at it one goal at a time. The Most High is not playing with us. There's a lot I could say, but I will say that we need to level up, okay? And I would challenge, like, anyone that is in ministry. I used to be in the church myself. That's another conversation, because I found who I was, and I realized certain systems that were given are in question. I'll say it that way. That doesn't mean I don't believe in God at all. I'm just saying that there was a spiritual system put in place prior to certain things happening, okay? So when you find that source, then you'll be like, wow, I've been believing this, and this is not true. And so what did it require me to do? It required me to level up. I had to look at in the mirror at these things. I will tell you that if there's anything in your life that's not true, or if you're living a lie, you need to be honest with yourself. Bottom line, be honest with yourself about everything. That's how you really get free, is when you can look at your mistakes and look at the things and your mishaps, and you can say, you know what, I'm going to hold myself accountable, and then move into that space. I find that a lot of people don't want to hold themselves accountable. And that's why you continue to fail, because you're not holding yourself accountable. And it takes a strong person to do that. You know what I'm saying? If you messed over somebody, hey, look, go to that person and apologize, make it right. You know what I'm saying? Because it's all it's going to do is come back on you. So that is what I definitely will say to you on this day, is to level up. Get your goals in place, things like that. and take it from there. I'll share this with you, right? I had a situation happen that I had to make a decision. Remember, I told y'all I had to make a decision on some things, and I really didn't want to make the decision because I really liked this person. You know what I'm saying? The work performance was good, everything like that. And excuse me one second. Phone always rings at the wrong time. Isn't that something? So anyway, so I really didn't want to make this decision because I believed in this person. You know what I'm saying? That work performance, all that good stuff. And I believed in them for what they did. And the more and more they continue to work in my space, the more I found out the person was working against me. As a owner of companies, you're writing checks, things like that. You've earned your right to be where you are. You put in the hours and the groundwork, the sleepless nights and all that kind of stuff. And someone comes in to disrespect you, backtalk, rebuttal, all this kind of stuff. Written up many times about things, but I just didn't let her go. You know what I'm saying? I tried my best to work with it, and I even came from a fatherly approach. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, spiritual as well. I'm a little older. And it's like, hey, this is not cool. And anytime you feel like you have to challenge the owner of a company, that doesn't typically go too well. I can tell you that every job that I worked, I was a very good employee. Like, I have no problems. You can ask me to sweep the floor 1,600 times. I'm going to sweep the floor 1,600 times. The only question you may get out of me is, how do you want me to sweep the floor? That type of thing. And you tell me that, and I'm going to follow those orders, because guess why? You're paying me to do this. But, you got people out here, bottom line, going back to that level up conversation. Unfortunately, I had to make the decision to let her go. Not a relationship, this is a working situation. And it hurt me to do it. But I also know that my future, my reputation, my business, things that I paid a price for, I'm not going to let you challenge me on any of it. That's it. And neither should you. Okay, so that's me, but I'm talking about you too. So when you put the work in, and and all this kind of stuff, can't nobody take that from you. And at any time someone feels like they got to challenge you in your own kingdom or your own establishment, they got a lot to learn. Hopefully she will level up. You know what I'm saying? And so I tell people a lot of times that sometimes in some situations, life has to teach people. Life has to teach people their lessons, respectively in their lanes and their lessons. And that is the best teacher. Life is the best teacher. That's very important. So, but you have to learn to step out the way and use the gift of that spiritual discernment. You know what I'm saying? To realize that if I step in and continue to enable this person to still allow them to get by with little slick stuff, you know what I'm saying? You compromise everything. That means everything you went through to build your home or build your castle, you're compromising that you're compromising that, because you're not standing true, and you can't let a person run over top of you. God knows, I hope she learns from that mistake, because but at the end of the day, when you don't want to work for someone, you feel like you got a better opinion, then you need to build your own kingdom. I had a couple of situations like that, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a really good person, you know what I'm saying? I'm a good person to work for, work with, but at the end of the day, when you building something, you've built it. Look, you respect everyone, but at the end of the day, you have to know where you stand. And that's definitely what I would share with you. you know. So just definitely level up for real. That's for real, and especially for men. What I seen this morning in the shelter, it was a lot of men that were homeless. You know, seen a couple sisters in there too. You know, but to see, you know, and I get it. A lot of people have been beaten down so much that it's hard to get back up. And I'm not saying it's easy, but what I am saying is that at some point, listen to that voice of the Most High. You know, because it's not really designed for you to stay there. It's a stepping stone. I was there, you know, and like I told y'all, I slept in every homeless program in this whole area, you know, and I slept in the programs. You know what I'm saying? I slept on mats this thin with aluminum foil blankets. I remember they had blankets, right? So they were giving out aluminum foil, and I was like, there's like a blanket, but it was like silver, like aluminum foil. I was like, what is this? Never seen anything like it, but it kept the heat in. But I wasn't cold. I was very thankful. You know, so definitely level up in what you do. You know what I'm saying? And no, don't make any excuses. And I'm saying that to say about the men's situation. You know, I am a male. You know what I'm saying? And I know that as a man, that we are called to be leaders. You know what I'm saying? That's not against any other, whatever people believe, but males are called to lead. You know what I'm saying? And they're called to be strong as well. You know what I'm saying? I'm only speaking from the male perspective. I'm not speaking for anything else other than that. I don't identify with anything else. I'm only speaking for, you know, the lane that's given to me and the way I was born, etc. So, but a lot of brothers, you know, are just not wanting to get up. You know what I'm saying? How are you going to take care of your family? How are you going to, you know, how are you going to do anything? You know what I'm saying? You just laying down. You know what I'm saying? And so at some point, you know, get up, shake the dust off your feet, take up your bed and walk. I think that was a scripture in the book, in the scriptures. You know, I think Yeshua, or Yah, however you want to call it, or pronounce it respectfully to your belief system. But told the man to pick his bed up and walk. Period. And that's what I did. I had to level up. And one of the biggest things that I would say that helped me is to become totally free is when you learn to be honest with yourself. You know what I'm saying? So many people are walking around with masks on. And speaking of masks, remember the Fugees? Yeah, they had that song called Mask. M-A-S-K. M-A-S-K. Mask. N to the A to the S to the K. Take the mask up off your face so you can so they can make the next day. You know, a lot of folks wearing masks out here, yo. I don't wear a mask. This is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know, we're sent here for a certain amount of time. You know, things happen in life with, you know, body structures, all kind of stuff, you know. But the thing is, I don't wear a mask, you know, and I would definitely encourage any of you that's wearing a mask, take the mask off. You know, I'm not getting into our sisters, but I'll just say that some people typically want to adorn themselves, overly adorn themselves. A lot of times it's to cover up hurt and pain. You know, sometimes I pass our sisters on the street, you know, just walking, and it's really sad, or how they'll look down, or look the other way, or look down at the phone just to just to not make eye contact with them, with your brother. It's not good. You know what I'm saying? Bottom line is, I know there's a lot of things been put out about certain groups of people, and that's not all the way true, for sure. I know I'm an exception. I can't speak for everybody else, but I know that it's not what a lot of things that people are saying. You know, so just want to encourage you to level up today. You know, today is Tuesday, and what's today's date? It is the 24th. Yeah, Tuesday the 24th. So take the mask off, right? And go from there. I will talk to you, you know, again, I told you I'll talk to you about some of the things that I do about recipe development and stuff like that. Because I actually wrote a book. And so the food space is my lane, but I'm just not led to go ahead and drop that just yet, because I definitely want to help you in the food space as well, and we'll get into that as well. So definitely level up. don't take kindly to anyone. Don't take kindly to anyone who is threatening to take or challenge your kingdom, because you built it. It was given to you to build. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, I'm gonna get out of here. You can go to chefjosephskicksauce.com. I do consultations as well, for real. chefjosephskicksauce.com, and go to the entrepreneurs page, and then you can actually book me for a consultation, and you'll see the consultations that I offer, you know, the homelessness stuff, and I'm actually working on some manuals and stuff like that. But you can go there, get a consultation, and if you just need encouragement, things like that, I'll know, you know, I can point you in the right direction, for real. So with that being said, like and share, subscribe to this channel, for real. I'm gonna bring y'all some really good content, and it's real talk, you know what I'm saying, for y'all entrepreneurs, you know, trying to get to that next level. So it doesn't cost you anything to like it, you know, it doesn't cost you anything to share. But if you are in that space where you are trying to level up, and you're not, you know, you're trying to figure out how to even level up, you don't even know what that is, type of stuff, then maybe you should consider booking me for a consultation, and I can help walk you through those things as well. So so I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here with that, and go from there. So have a good day, and I'll see you on the flip side, and have a good one.